Alright guys, I'm just going to run you through a wee kind of tour of the showroom. Invite obviously anybody that wants to come down and have a look. It's always better to see media walls in person, see what it is we do, see all our samples, the colours, the textures that we do, a lot of nice ones. But I'll just start through the top and we'll run through them. I'll go through the different fireplace options as well, just quickly. Right, let me turn. So obviously there's a lot of companies doing this. This is our Bruce model. It comes with and without the fire. It starts, I'll show you the wee kind of price list that we've got. So it starts basically at 1700, but that's for without the floating unit. That would just be for your acoustic panels, your electrics, your TV bracket, your lights behind the telly, and the TV backboard, and obviously installation. And then it runs down basically through the prices with the different sized units, different fires as well. That doesn't include the strip lights, but if you come down the now, we're going to throw them in for free. They're worth £200, so we'll do that. This is a slimline, Wallace slimline. That obviously at the top it will be closed off, just like the Wallace Deluxe. It will be closed off at the top. We're just waiting on the wee part coming for that. Again, that's the fire effects, the Atmos fire effects. This one is 135 centimetres wide, run about just 60 inch. And we'll run, all our furniture comes in obviously different sizes, different colours. We can kind of make anything bespoke for you. This is our Wallace Deluxe. This obviously has some storage at the bottom, so they're push to open. Push that, open it up there. You get 3 cupboards at the bottom. You get your double socket in that one, and we route a HDMI cable into the cupboard obviously for your devices and stuff. This one has the Onyx Fusion installed. Now, we've had a lot of comments online about, oh, the price of this is so expensive, and I totally understand that. Everybody's got a different budget for a media wall and a fire. This is probably our second best seller in terms of the amount we've sold. It is very popular. It is Wi-Fi enabled. It's a 2 kilowatt fire. So it goes up to 35 degrees. The heat in it, a lot of the comments we get are that it heats up really, really quick. So it doesn't take long to heat up a room, probably 5-10 minutes, and then you'd need to switch it off again. This is 340 millimetres deep from the wall to the front, 340 mil or 34 centimetres. It comes with a TV bracket, the lights. Basically, this is how it would be installed in your home. The only thing we ask you to provide is the TV, sorry. And then again, that's the price. So it's 2.5, and then you would add the fireplace cost on. Again, it's down to your budget, it's down to what you're willing to spend on a media wall. But again, these can be, so I'm going to tell you why these are better than a plastered media wall. We used to do plastered media wall, we do this, and something like that would take say 45 days by the time you wait on plaster drying and then painting it. Your house is messy, you've got workmen in 3 to 4 days, and then you need to sort out painting it, you need to seal it, you need to, and then maintain it. So every few years you need to keep painting it to keep it kind of fresh. Whereas these, right, okay, once you've picked your texture and your colour, that's it, you can't really change it. But if you ever move home, guess what? You can take that full thing with you. You take the cupboards, you take the fire, you take the TV surround, you take everything. That's why we are kind of determined to kind of push these, because you get to reuse them. If you ever move home, if you want to sell that in 5 years, guess what, you can. And then, so we built that, and that is basically derived off the middle of this. So this is our flagship media wall, the Antonine. So the centre of that there is that. So we've had customers come in and go, right, okay, I'll buy sorry, I'll buy that part of now, right, they've bought that, and then 6 months later, they've added onto it, and then it looks like that. And it looks like it was all done at the same time. You cannot do that with plaster and make it look good. You cannot add on to plaster and get it a perfect join in terms of taping it, plastering it, painting it, sanding it all down and making it so that it looks like it was all done at the same time. That whole media wall there can be dismantled and fitted in a new property. And we would obviously help you with that process if it was something that you were wanting to do in the next kind of 5-6 years, whatever. Now, we see obviously a lot of media wall companies doing them, and then I've seen some shelving units they do that are similar to these. Obviously they're depending on what the customer wants, but what they're not doing, they're doing nothing like this. They're doing nothing like this. Now these panels, again, we make these so you can pick, we can match your furniture exactly to your acoustic panels. And then you get to pick, this one we've put in white felt, much cleaner finish than the black. So that is the white Crow mix with white felt, and I'll show you it. That's the white Crow mix with black felt. That's just some of our the standard acoustic panels, but that's the felt. Obviously it would come in sheets of 2/4 by 600. Nobody else is doing the white felt. And again, there's our bar. So we've just had this put in. You can get this with and without the fire. If you get it without the fire, it will have cupboards and drawers down the middle. We don't really know what we're going to include in this because it's brand new, so we're thinking about just including anything that's attached. So anything that's screwed onto this will come as standard. So the optics, the wine glass holders, and obviously the bars at the top to hold your wine or your champagne. So again, we've seen a lot of companies doing, oh, we're doing this and we're doing that, and people are doing these for like, I don't know, £2 probably, but the fires in them are cheap. The ones we've seen anyway, £2 people are doing these for, and the fires in them are probably £100. We only use Gasco fires, so with that fire you get a 2-year warranty. We'll give you a 5-year warranty on your media wall as well. Not that anything could really happen to this because it can't crack like plaster, it won't bubble like plaster. If you ever need a panel changed, I'll show you how easy it is for us to change a panel. Let me just pause this. Right, what I've done, I've loosened it just a wee bit so I can do it whilst on camera. So these faces, I'll pull it. This all is a detachable. I can change any of the face of this if you get a damaged part. If any of the top parts get damaged, it's so easy to just take out this block basically and change it without causing any other disruption to your wall. So quick. And we have got a surprise coming in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. It will be ready by the end of the month. It's going to sit right here and you'll get another video of that. So we're at 22C Carmondine Centre, that's in Livingston. The postcode is EH548TD. Don't need a booking to come in, you can just walk in, you can have a chat with us and we'll see what we can do for you. But I'm not here to say, oh, we're the best, we're a family company, so it's me, my wife and our brothers that do the installs. Me and my wife obviously work in the showroom, we do all the designs, we deal with all the customer service stuff and kind of everything in the background. Tam and Mark, who are the installers, they obviously come to your property, flooring protection down and install everything. So I'll just quickly run through the fires. This is the Avanti 150. It comes in 3 sizes. It comes in a 110, so 110 centimetres. Then it comes in the 135, sorry, not the 135, the 150, and then there's a 195. So this is the middle one. This is brand new. This is the Avita. That can be installed three-sided like that, or it can be installed without the frame on it, just like that. All these four fires, 1, 2, 3, 4, these can all be installed like the same way as each other. So that one can be installed like that one can be installed with the 3 sides shown, that one can be installed with no sides shown. They're all adjustable. You can decide how you want it installed. For instance, the bottom section of this, so the bottom part of our bar, if you don't like the 3-sided fire, this bottom part of the bar can just slot right in there. So you might lose your 3 cupboards in the middle, but your TV will be a wee bit lower, and your fire, some people don't like the 3 sides, so you would have the nice big frame round it, or we can do the same with that one. Everything is bespoke to you, how you want it. I'll show you the wee hidden door at the top as well. So we got a lot of people asking us to hide doors, so we just pull that. This is our wee electric cupboard in here, but that just opens up and then it hides away. So come down, have a chat with us. Lots to kind of choose for in terms of colours, finishes. We can see if we can help you out. We might not be the cheapest, but it's quality. We focus on quality. We don't use cheap fires that are going to break after a year and then you're left with a cheap broken fire, a bit of glass and plastic. We only use Gasco fires. They've got their own engineers. If anything did happen to the fire, it's their own engineers that come out and repair it. Obviously no cost to you, within warranty. That's got the 5 years warranty. The E-Reflex, so the retail price on this is 1355, 4 years warranty, Wi-Fi enabled, lovely flame options, and the fuel bed, I'll quickly run through a couple of them. So the fuel bed's got 9 colours. Obviously most people just keep it the standard colours, and the backing flame has got 3 colours. You can have it off as well, but it's just got the orange, blue and orange and blue. You just keep it there. And the heat comes just from under here and it blows down and out, so it doesn't affect your furniture, it doesn't warp it. A lot of people ask that. It doesn't heat it up, the glass doesn't heat up, it's just it blows out hot air, and you only really need to keep it on for maybe 10-20 minutes at a max. So come down, have a wee look for yourself and see what you think.